E3 is almost upon us, and I've got some information, so let's get into it. Alright everyone, so I have some information about Resident Evil 2's remake, and personally, I've never been into horror games. However, the few I have liked, I've absolutely loved. That being Dead Space, Alien Isolation, Alan Wake, and of course, Resident Evil 2. I've always wanted a proper remake of Resident Evil 2. And last year it was announced, or maybe in the year before, but we were told it was coming, and now I have some information. But bear in mind, all this information is from someone on Reset Era, which, some of these people have actually been 100% right in the past before, so I just want to put that out there. But then again, this could be wrong, but bear in mind, it looks pretty real. The game will run on an improved and significantly optimized RE engine, which was used in Resident Evil 7. The game will have an impressive and revamped lighting and shadow system. The game will be aiming for solid 30 frames per second at 1080p on standard hardware, but it's 60 frames per second and 4K on Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro. The engine loads different resolutions each time you enter a new room. Now, I'm thinking if you enter a room that has a lot going on, that the native resolution will go down a bit. Next up, we have... this is interesting. The game is the first Resident Evil built in mind with 4K, meaning that the assets themselves will indeed be at native 4K resolution. So this game is going to look really nice. Really nice. They believe that this is the best looking Capcom game to date. They believe it so much that they think it actually looks as good as God of War. That's impressive. And whether you're an Xbox guy or PlayStation guy, God of War is a pretty game. The game's camera will be, and this is the thing I was wanting the most, over the shoulder, akin to Resident Evil 4. But keep in mind it's going to be stylized in its execution. So we're going to have to wait till E3 to see what that means. I'm hoping it is just proper over the shoulder. We don't need any of that fixed camera movement in 2018. The game uses photogrammetry scanning technology like in Resident Evil 7. So basically this game will look really good. And if you played things like Star Wars Battlefront or Resident Evil 7, you know that a lot of objects in that game look realistic. So yeah, this game's going to look stunning. Claire will have a different outfit throughout the entire game, but she'll have some similarities, whatever that means. Capcom has brought outside help in to help the game. This is a big project in itself, so I'm not surprised that Capcom's having to get outside help to actually finish it. The game will include campaigns for both Leon and Claire, but the game will have overall more content and it'll be a longer game. Look, when they said remake, a lot of people thought that this was going to be what they did with Resident Evil, the first one or whatever. But it sounds like they're literally making the game from scratch. And that's a good thing. Because Resident Evil 2 is a classic. And you have to note at the bottom that it is going to be retaining that it's a horror game. So, main focus points are 4K, 60 frames on X Pro, photogrammetry. It's basically going to be a fantastic looking Resident Evil 2. Note that in this leak, it's missing one thing, which I know is actually going to be in the full game. We're going to have new voice acting. They couldn't keep that voice acting. That wouldn't have went down well. As funny and as cheesy it is to listen to, it makes the game kind of immersion breaking, hearing that really bad voice acting. And I think they could get some good talent in and probably maybe change the lines up a bit, because some of the lines were badly written. And well, what do you expect? It was the 90s. They didn't even try most of the time. But yeah, that is pretty much all the Resident Evil stuff for today. There's some things I'm missing out because I want to leave it till Monday, because that's when I think they are actually going to show it off on the PlayStation stage. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And I just want to say that thanks to all my followers, I've been away and back again, away and back again, and I'm back for good now. I can actually get out regular content now, properly. So thank you for everyone's patience, and hit that bell again if you want to stay notified with all my upcoming videos. I'm going to try and get a video out the day before Xbox's E3 and the day of, maybe on the morning. So yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below. I am out. Have a good E3.